It's been nearly 3 months since the city of Phoenix cleared the largest homeless encampment downtown, known as the Zone. At one point, more than 1,000 homeless made up a tent city that spanned about 15 blocks.
And nearby business owners complained about constant crime there, even sued the city, winning a lawsuit which led to the clearing of that area. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum returned to the Zone to find out what new challenges lie ahead.
A community of its own resides between these concrete boundaries, 7th Avenue to 15th Avenue, between Jefferson and Harrison streets. A hub for those experiencing homelessness, some chronically for several years. It's just another day as outreach workers provide food, water, and clothing.
Tonight I'm gonna go to Andre's house.
Andre's house.
That can get food at.
Daniel Rodriguez lost his job recently and doesn't have enough money saved up for a place to live. He's on his own here, he says, just trying to survive another night.
Yeah, I'll be free if I got my own blanket. I have a big blanket, keep me warm and stuff.
There's people here who work night shift at Amazon. They just can't afford to get a place.
Ginger Fargas has been coming to the Zone weekly to help.
This time of year it is what's going to keep me warm the longest. So we get the 18-hour warming packs. We get as thick as socks, hats, gloves, and scarves because they're easily transportable. The drawstring bags are huge because you can stuff as much in them and carry them on your back.
It's nice for the customers to come in and say, wow, it looks a lot better out here. Feels a lot safer out here. But they're not here 9 hours.
Joseph and Debbie Falacci own the Old Station sub shop. It's been 38 years since they opened their doors, but that's not why we're speaking to them. The Falaccis and other business owners and residents on the outskirts of the Zone sued the city of Phoenix, claiming officials allowed the homeless encampment to transform into a public nuisance. The complaint cited drug use, defecation, and crime that ran rampant in the area. A judge ruled in favor of the plaintiffs, who were paid $220,000 by the city, and the encampment had to be cleared by November 4th of last year. Crews beat the deadline by a few days.
There was quite a police presence. There was quite a push to clean up the area. Every day we'd see it getting better and better and improved, and we were just so excited. But I think in the back of our minds, we kind of knew that there was going to be some deflation, and it definitely, I think, has waned.
According to Phoenix Police crime data from November 1st, 2023 through January 15th of this year, crime in the Zone has dropped by nearly 50% compared to the same time frame in 2022 to 23. Theft is still the most reported crime, while aggravated assault has been cut by more than half since the Zone's clearing. A majority of the crime is reported at homeless shelters. Before the clearing, crimes mainly happened out on the streets. Are you still finding weapons here all the time?
We found the weapons, I think, on Thursday. Found a couple of knives underneath one of the plants up front. Saw something in there, and maybe he saw it shining, because I don't know. And he said, Joe, there's 2 knives there. So what do you want me to do? And throw them in the garbage.
And when you see something like that, like you said, you're not surprised?
Not at all.
Over the 38 years, we found
guns,
an unbelievable amount of weapons. We found 2 guns. We found all kinds of machetes and knives.
The Falaccis are concerned that issues will creep back up soon. What do you need to see to stay in business because you want to stay in business?
I just think that they need to get these people into shelters where they're protected.
Clearing camps in the Zone reduce the population of unsheltered people, but the hub for homeless services is still here.
Feels a little bit like 2018 in that there aren't people building structures, they aren't attaching tents to the fences.
Amy Schwabenlender is the CEO of Keys to Change, formerly known as the Human Services Campus. There are 20 partner organizations on the Key campus hosting a variety of services like housing, health, meals, and legal resources. It's where Arizona's largest homeless shelter, CAS, shelters 600 adults nightly. The campus also has a 100-bed sprung structure. What is the bed availability like? Are there any right now?
There are virtually no beds available. And what the team attempts to do is find more places to put mats down, which isn't a bed. It's literally a mat, you know, a 1.5-inch thick mat put down on the floor so we can offer people a place to be inside for the night.
Outside, staff has counted no more than 200 unsheltered people, far less than the hundreds that used to camp out on the streets.
People have had to move, which makes it harder for the outreach teams to find them and keep them engaged.
As shelter remains a challenge, Schwab and Lender says $14 million in American Rescue Plan funding will run out. The ARPA money pays for overflow and heat relief shelter, as well as bridge housing. But the contracts expire by the end of the year.
So in total, across all those contracts, we're looking at 470 people who are being sheltered or temporarily housed, that when that funding ends, we don't have another source of funding to continue those programs. That means there's potentially 470 people that end up unsheltered.
According to the point-in-time homeless count done by the Maricopa Association of Governments, the county saw another year-to-year increase in homelessness, with a little more than 9,600 people accounted for in 2023. The unsheltered population did drop by 1,000 people.
My gut tells me it's going to be another increase because, again, we know the inflow of people into homelessness is outpacing the rate we can house people.
Joseph looks forward to a new chapter, but the reality is his sub shop is overshadowed by a multi-layered crisis.
But after 30 years, 8 years, I want to be able to sell my business. It's a great little business. People want to be downtown, but they don't want to be around this stuff, and these people need to be helped.
In Phoenix, I'm Justin Lum for Fox 10 Investigates.